Hey everyone, this is Alvina Pinto and today we are going to talk about something that is no longer a nice to have skill. It is a must to have skill in today's global workspace. That is cross-cultural awareness. Whether you're managing a global team or international clients or collaborating across borders, understanding the cultural nuances can make or break that success. So this session, I'm going to help you through 5 essential ways to train your team on cultural intelligence and help them connect, communicate, and collaborate with that impact no matter where they work from. The first step is awareness, simple but powerful. Encourage your team to reflect on their own culture first. This is how you perceive the time hierarchy, feedback, and your team. We often assume our way is the normal way until we realize the other person's approach and the same situation is completely different. Awareness helps your team pause before judging, listen before reacting, and understand before responding. Because cultural understanding, my friends, isn't always being that self-understanding concept. Cross-cultural communication isn't just about that language, it is about the meaning that it carries. Teach your team to read between the lines. In some cultures, saying yes means an agreement, and in others, it may simply mean, I heard you. Train your employees to ask clarifying questions and observe their tone, their pace, and nonverbal cues. Remind them to communicate because communication is not just what you say, it is what the other person hears as well. This is where real connection happens. Every culture has its rhythm. Some prioritize speed and direction, the others value that patience. When your team learns to appreciate the differences instead of resisting, collaboration becomes smoother. Encourage cultural briefings before international projects so everyone understands the expectation, the etiquette, and preferred communication style. Respect, my friends, it doesn't mean that you have to be same. It means valuing that approach in diversity. Training works best when it is felt and not thought. Use role plays, case studies, and cultural immersion activities to help your team experience those different perspectives. For instance, stimulate a meeting between two culturally different teams and discuss what worked and what didn't, and why did it not work. Empathy, my friends, it grows here when we step into someone else's shoes even before that moment. Finally, cross-cultural awareness is not a single workshop. It is a continuous mindset. You want to learn to keep conversations alive with Lunch and Learn, Country of the Month sessions, or sharing a global success story internally within your team. When inclusion becomes a habit and not an event, cultural intelligence becomes your team's strength. So remember, my friends, global success is not knowing every culture. It is staying curious, respecting, and adapting. Because when your team learns to see the difference, not as a difficulty, it is an opportunity. You don't just build better teams, you build a better world in your workspace. I'm Alvina Pinto and this is Ustride, where people and purpose meet that performance. If this added value to your leadership journey, hit follow and tell me what's that one cultural insight that you have learned from working across borders.